Hey, what's happening to my rideshare road warriors? This is Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. In this video, we're going to talk about getting away from swapping so much time for dollars and getting from behind the steering wheel of this car all the time. Stay tuned. All right, what's happening to my rideshare road warriors out there? Welcome back. This is Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. And in this video, we're going to talk about moving from a self-employed state to where we're trading our time for money to moving to ways where we're having more passive residual income. You know, where we're not working so hard. And the reason I brought this topic up is, you know, I look at how much time I spend behind the wheel, and the theme of this channel. You know, if you guys are just joining and watching one of my videos, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the alert bell so you can get the latest videos as they come out. And make sure you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up from the jump, because we're going to talk about some really good things that you all should be thinking about, especially my full-time drivers. If you're part-time, then maybe not so, but you can still get some tips and some jewels out of this video, right? So the other day, you know, I posted a screenshot of how much I made on Monday. I think I made like 270 or something like that. But I spent a lot of time behind the wheel of the car, and as time goes on, you know, rideshare is cool, don't get me wrong. Rideshare has provided a great degree of freedom for me that I didn't have on my previous job that I worked at for about 10 years. And so I'm at my mindset is, you know, I'd rather spend this kind of time, you know, making my own money, creating my own schedules, getting out here and working for myself, than to go work for somebody else. So I don't have a problem with being self-employed as in that aspect of being self-employed. You know, I like doing my own thing. However, when you're self-employed, you basically buy a job. You know what I'm saying? Because you've traded working for somebody else for working for yourself, and you own a job basically. You know, you have to show up. You can't just take days off unless you just got bukus of money saved up. There's no health insurance. There's all of these things you have to pay for yourself. And one thing you want to move toward, and this video is not necessarily about that, but you need to move towards setting yourself up, setting yourself up as a business entity. So setting yourself up as a LLC. Although we're not going to really talk about that much today, we're just really going to talk about, you know, moving from this self-employed quadrant. You know, I'm referencing the Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. If you haven't read that book, you should definitely take the read of it, and so you can really get a understanding. Even if you're just doing this part-time, it really helps to understand how the four quadrants of people, four types of people, earn money. All right, and there's a combination of different quadrants, but we're focusing on the self-employed quadrant right now, and we're going to talk about how to move over to the B quadrant, which is business owner, and the investor quadrant. All right, so, you know, I looked at how much time I drove on Monday and how much time I drove over the weekend, just how much time I'm driving, period. And, you know, I like, don't get me wrong, I like the work-life balance. I didn't have that before. But my ultimate goal is to be a speaker and trainer. Now, during these videos, that gives me much practice to do that. So I appreciate you guys for watching my video, even if you watch it this far. So I came up with a list, and I'm always studying. I turn my car into a library, basically. So this car is my office, it's my library. You know, it's where I learn a bunch of information. You know, I listen to Audible, I read things, I listen to Darren Daily. If you haven't subscribed to Darren Hardy's email, I would recommend you do that. He's the founder of Success Magazine. He gives this Darren Daily every day. You can have that when you know, as you're getting ready for work. You can listen to it as while you're drinking your coffee. I listen to it as soon as I get in the car. That's the first thing I listen to. I don't do anything else. I don't put on any music. I listen to Darren Daly. Why? Because he's rich AF, is what what the young people say. He's super rich. He's very wealthy, and he's interviewed lots of wealthy people. So one of the things that I learned was his Sunday planning period. So every Sunday I sit and I go through, I use his Sunday planning technique, and I write out a list of things that I want to focus on for the week. And lately I've even narrowed down. So he tells you how to narrow down like the top 3 things that you want to get accomplished for the next year. And then each one of those things, I'm giving you guys an abridged version. In each one of those 3 areas, make a list of things that you want to do. So one of the things that I want to do is, let me rephrase that. One of my goals is to increase my income, like to basically double my income, triple my income, quadruple my income without trading more time for dollars. And so what does that mean? That means I want to continue to position myself to receive passive residual income. So for instance, like these YouTube videos, right? So as long as I'm putting out videos, people are going to be clicking on those ads. That's passive residual income. So I work one time and I continue to get paid. So that's an idea for you guys. And I'm making this video so it can hopefully spark some ideas with you guys. Maybe you get some kind of idea for what you're doing already. And I would definitely recommend that whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're looking at pursuing, especially if you're full-time, then you need to do something toward that goal, at least one thing every day. One thing every day. For me, it's doing a video. It's not even about, for me, the video has multiple purposes. First, I get to share knowledge with you guys. I get to interact with the viewers because they leave comments, and I also get to train. So I get to train on my ultimate vision. Am I going to always do rideshare videos? Of course not. But I'll be doing videos on things that I like doing. I like trading Forex. I like showing people how to market their business online, like with platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever, blogging. I like showing people how to do that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be moving more toward that, every day. So the goal is to really just, like Grant Cardone says, 10x my effort, because the goals are set. But a lot of times, our effort, we need to 10x our effort. And sometimes we're not hitting that we're not getting to the goal. It's not the goal is usually not the problem. Like Grant says, the target is not the problem. It's actually our level of activity. We need to step our game up. So I wrote some stuff down. I got a notepad and I got a calendar. So my calendar got stuff on it, y'all. My calendar has stuff on it. So you better be making sure you got a calendar. So I want to share with you some things just so you guys can, I'm flipping through my book here, just so you guys can have some kind of idea. Now, I'm not saying that you necessarily have to do this, but you need to be thinking of ways where you can move toward your ultimate goal. Become the type of person that you are. And if you guys are familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Kimberly, CEO Drive Her, actually references this hierarchy of needs by Abraham Maslow in a lot of her videos. And this is something you may have learned in high school, but you didn't really think about it until you may have never thought about it. But my mentor showed me how to use it as far as how business is situated, how to use it to operate your business. But that's beyond the scope of this video. So I want to just tell you guys, what I'm looking at, what I wrote down for this week, so you guys so it can stimulate your mind, because the goal is not to keep on driving. That is not the goal. There's only so many hours you have a day. So there's only so much time that you can do. So my last video, and I'll put it in the end screen. I may even do a card for it where I talked about, is it worth doing special events with this Uber surge rate, right? This new Uber surge rate. And it's been here in our market in Atlanta since December, this new rate. And I don't think it's worth it, you know, as far as the time you have to give up to schedule your time around special events. Now, unless it's something like really killer, great. But I like operating by a schedule. I like operating by a schedule. You know, you plan your work and then you work your plan. So this week, right, I got my definite purpose lined out, and I told you guys my definite chief purpose is to, you know, to be a world-class speaker, trainer. That's the short version of it, right? But in the 3 goals, one of the 3 goals that I have for the next 12 months is to increase my income without increasing the time, trading my time for the dollars. So what I wrote down for this week, and I'm just sharing this with you guys, to make twice as many videos. Okay, so what does that mean? Does that mean I'm gonna do 2 rideshare videos? Maybe. Does it mean I'm gonna do sorry about that, my little timer came on. I set timers. My timer just came on to remind me to be in a certain mindset to do an anchor. And maybe I'll do a video on anchor. It probably won't be in this rideshare channel. It'll probably be on my my Carlton Lewis channel. And you guys, I'll be telling you guys about that. And I'll start doing more videos over there on the Carlton Lewis channel, because those videos will talk about mindset, leadership, and marketing. Okay? Mindset, leadership, and marketing. And some of that can bleed into rideshare, but I'm more passionate about mindset, leadership, and marketing. Okay? So I need to do more videos there. So I got 2 times video, twice as many videos. I got submit Total Rideshare Mastery, my audio course for transcription. Why do I want to submit that for it to be transcribed, right? And so let's go back to these. I'm gonna go back to the whys real quick. So I don't want to make this video too long. It's already 11 minutes. But if you stay with me to the end, you'll start to understand a method to the madness for its transforming into the person I want to become, and transforming yourself into the person that you want to become. All right, just to spark some ideas with you guys. So why do I want to do twice as many videos? Because I'm getting passive residual income from the videos, number 1. Number 2, I'm building an audience. I'm building a community, more than just an audience. I'm building a community of people who know, like, and trust me. And I'm showing people how to get from A to B. Okay, I'm showing in the rideshare driving tips, I'm showing you how to earn more and drive less. You know, and in my Forex channel, and I'm gonna have a Forex channel. Forex is short for foreign exchange currencies. I'm going to show you guys how to earn money with your smartphone. I'm going to show you guys how to trade. So I want to take some people with me from rideshare driving tips. The people that want to learn how to trade, that channel will be there. People that want to learn how to market their business online or even offline, there'll be a channel for that too. Okay, so you got to know your audience. And so doing the extra videos, that's going to accomplish a whole lot of stuff that'll help take me out of the S quadrant and more into the business owner quadrant, where I have a system working for me. So I have a system of videos that are working for me. Think about this, okay? So the second thing is submit Total Rideshare Mastery for transcription. Why would I do that? Why would I want to have my audio course transferred into just typed out, right? Because I'm going to turn it into an audio book. And guess what happens with the audio I'm going to have it transferred into a ebook. And with the ebook, it can be sold while I'm sleeping. Okay? So the book can be working for me while I'm sleeping. All right? Now, am I going to have to type any of this stuff out? No. I'll hire somebody. I'll outsource that, because typing the book out or just listening to every single word that I've said onto audio is not the best use of my time. I'd rather pay somebody, right? Outsource. Think like a business. Always got to think like a business. Think like a business. This rideshare, this whole game, everything that you do will pay you like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. So transcribing my audio course into an ebook is a great way to get passive residual income. Okay, it's definitely worth the money. I have on here, the next thing I have is complete 2 blog posts, not 1 blog post, but 2. Complete 2 blog posts. That's going to be for my ridesharedrivingtips.com and also whoiscarlton.com. I have two different websites, two different blogs that need love. So I need to go ahead and, put some content out there because I'm promoting them. So I want to make sure they have content on them. And the websites, the blogs, they work 24/7. So let's just say, and I'm giving you guys a scenario, right? As a business owner, YouTube is great, don't get me wrong, but I don't own YouTube. YouTube can shut my channel down anytime they want to because it's YouTube's property. But my blogs, those are my property, okay? So you always want to be making sure you got, some ownership of something, some control of something, all right? And one of the ways to get passive residual income is with having a blog and monetizing your blog, okay? And I'm just not putting content out just for the sake of putting content out. I want to monetize my blog, okay? Passive residual income, moving from the S quadrant over here to the B quadrant, all right? The next thing I have is fix email sign-up forms as soon as possible. If you saw my video yesterday, you know that I've been asking people to subscribe to my ridesharedrivingtips.com newsletter. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and say it now, and then I'm going to probably put it on the screen, and then you'll see a little card up at the top where you can just click and then subscribe. Go to www.ridesharedrivingtips.com/newsletter, and you'll start getting some tips from me. And like I said yesterday, the first 10 people I get to subscribe, they're going to get a free copy worth $97 of Total Rideshare Mastery. That's my audio course that I was just telling you guys about, right? So once again, doing things to promote passive residual income. Treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. The next thing I have on here is to trade Forex. Now, Forex is something that you actually have to physically put your trades in. There are things out there that where you can have it automated, but I want to focus more on Forex. Why? Because that's a leverage. That's leveraging my time and it's leveraging my money. When you have your money working for you, and it's risky, don't get me wrong, there is risk, but you take calculated risk. You don't go out and throw all your money at one thing. And just like having having rideshare as your only stream of income. It's a stream of income, okay? Treat it like a stream of income, but also have more other sources of income. And Forex is pretty much another stream of income, but it is highly leveraged. You can make a lot of money, but you could also lose a lot of money. So I'm just being transparent with you guys. And so I want to work on that and start building that channel out, okay? Because there are some people who want to graduate from rideshare and they don't want to go back to a job and they're looking for things. So I'm only going to be looking for those people that are looking for me. That's how business operates, okay? I have something out on here, something else. Gonna share. I have on here promote Total Rideshare Mastery and Coaching. I'm promoting the Total Rideshare Mastery course like several times. You guys have heard me say it, and I'm all about showing you guys how to earn more and drive less, how to be smart. This course will help you be smart out here. It'll give you real life practical tips from my experience as a 5-star driver. So I'm promoting that. I'm going to be promoting that thing hard. Okay, I'm even promoting it to the point where I'm telling you I'm going to give it to you free if you subscribe to my newsletter. Okay, there's a method behind all the madness. But I'm also going to be promoting coaching because guess what? Right now I've discounted the coaching down to, I think I have it at $60 for an hour, right? So I discounted the coaching. How many rides can you do in an hour, especially with UberX? Can you do $60 worth of rides in an hour? It's possible. Will you? Not likely, not consistently. So you want to actually have another stream of income. Now, this is more self-employed income, but it's still a stream of income. And you can have your own coaching program about whatever it is that you're passionate about or whatever it is that you have knowledge about. Okay, there are a lot of coaches out here that may not even be passionate about what they're doing, but they have so much knowledge. They have real life practical knowledge that they can go out and share it with people. So I'm gonna wrap this thing up because I'm in the middle of an appointment. We're waiting on my daughter to come out of an appointment. And I wanted to take advantage of the time, using the time wisely. I also have in here reduce expenses, reduce food expenses, because as a business owner, if you run your household like a business, you can't help but run yourself like a business. So what you want to be doing is increasing your income and decreasing your expenses. So I track my expenses, and I can see where I'm spending money on food. And if once again, I reference Kimberly, CEO Drive Her, she talked about having an expense account for food. So you really, you have to treat your business like a business. Once again, you treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. You treat it like a hobby, it's gonna pay you like a hobby. This is not a hobby for me. This is all business for you guys. All right. That's why one of my nicknames is Mega Businessman. I'm serious about this thing. All right. So there are things that I can do too, because I don't like grocery shopping. Hey baby, come on. My daughter is getting into the car right now. You done?
No, kinda.
Say hey to the camera. There's my beautiful daughter right there. All right.
Hi.
So you tell me what you need real quick. The appointment time?
Yeah, 8 o'clock or 4 o'clock.
Definitely not at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, the earliest time in the day.
Okay.
And just get it on the little pink card.
All right.
All right. I'll see you in a moment.
All
right. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see here. All right. So had a call that was coming in. My daughter came through, but like I said, I wanted to wrap this thing out. So one of the things I'm going to be doing, right, is Instacart. Yeah, I'm part of the gig economy, but I want to pay somebody else to do things that I don't like to do. And grocery shopping, I think it's a total waste of my time. It's not I don't want to say that. It's not the best use of my time. All right. I'd rather pay somebody to do that. I really would. I've used Instacart. Okay, so the phone call keeps coming in. I'm going to decline it again, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up because someone is definitely trying to get in touch with me, and obviously it's important, and I think I know who it is, but I wanted to finish talking to you guys because you guys are important too. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to this video. I think I gave you some really good information to jog your trains of thoughts from moving to the S quadrant over here to the B quadrant and the I quadrant, and that Forex thing, that's more about an I quadrant move. All right, because you're investing, and that's what we want to move from the S quadrant where we're trading our time for money, and we want to move to the B quadrant where we have systems working for us or other people working for us to generate income, and the I quadrant where we have money working for us. All right. So once again, I hope you got some value out of this video. This has been Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm gonna holler at you guys. See you guys on the next video, and take this stuff to heart. Okay? Let's play the game to win the game. Don't just play the game just to be in the game. Play the game to win the game. Peace.